Will make it wonderful.
It would. Right, now it's been a pretty seismic week for Manchester United with a departure from the club of their captain Roy Keane. It was business as usual though for the rest of the players as United visited Charlton. The commentator at the Valley was John Motson.
In the week when Charlton announced a net profit of over £1 million in their last financial year, Manchester United lost their midfield housekeeper of the last 12.5 years. But you have to go back before Roy Keane's time for Charlton's last victory over Manchester United. It was at Selhurst Park in November 1989. Since then, United have won 12 and drawn 2 of 14 meetings with Charlton. 3 changes here. Out go Chris Perry, Jonathan Spector and Brian Hughes. Back come El Kakuri, Chris Powell and Alexi Smirtin. Darren Bent, with 7 Premiership goals, is one behind the opposite number 10, Ruud van Nistelrooy. But in the midfield that Keane has left behind, Paul Scholes and Alan Smith search for their first goals since both netted in a 4-0 win here last May. It's the 11 that started against Chelsea. Gary Neville's return is delayed. He didn't travel with the team.
So once again, welcome to the Valley this afternoon. Today's match sponsor is Pure Mobility.
Rooney chipping it in to Van Nistelrooy, who's onside, and he's gone round Anderson, and Hariderson gets it off the line. This is Ronaldo, though, feels for handball. Well, Wayne Rooney has started this match in mercurial form. The Dutchman was just a little bit wide, but it would have gone in. Scholes and Rooney combining. Fletcher. Rooney again. Plays in Brown here. And Rooney followed up. Oh. He started it and he finished it. Well, Alan Kirbishley already down by the pitch with less than 15 minutes gone. That tells you something. Smith. On the chest of Rooney. Kishishev gets the other side of Smith, who then lunged out and conceded the free kick. El Kakuri has put the ball down, and I think one or two Charlton supporters expecting a long-range shot here. He's something of a specialist, the Moroccan. And El Kakuri, oh, it's spent! Well, the opportunity was there for Charlton and Darren Bent. El Kakuri, I think it's come back off Kishishev, is it there? And Bent had the shooting chance, steered it wide. And that's been Charlton's best opportunity by a mile. And it really is a long time, 16 years since Charlton beat them in League or Cup. Ronaldo taking on Young. Oh, yes, Rooney. Chance here, Van Nistelrooy let it go. It's Fletcher, and it was Smith. And Manchester United have taken the lead. Alan Smith with the strike. It looked dangerous from the moment that Rooney broke away on the left here. It went behind Van Nistelrooy. Fletcher stumbled slightly, laid it back into the path of Smith. That's an unerring shot. Well, on the day when Roy Keane's departure has made so much in the way of headlines, the goal coming from a central midfield player, Alan Smith, possibly has a little added significance here. Murphy. Ambrose again. He was picked off a bit there by Scholes, who's now got Smirtin to deal with as well. And Ambrose persists. He did awfully well there, the Charlton man. And here's Romedar going in with Brown. And Smirtin's there too, and a corner for Charlton. Murphy, away partially by Brown, and now Sylvestre have it to, oh, well, Romedar in the end, but it was a corner. 3 Charlton players had a bite at that. It's one of their better spells. They all stayed onside there, played on really by Ferdinand, and then Romedar with the final shot, and I think Edwin van der Sar turned that round. Another corner to Charlton. And this time it's a free kick to Manchester United. Ronaldo. Charlton rather conceding possession there. This is Van Nistelrooy. Rooney. United looking menacing again just at the moment. Oh, look at Rooney here! Oh, goodness. Let's hope for England's sake, never mind Manchester United, that he stays fit. He really is in top form at the moment. Ambrose. Two Manchester United players are down injured here, and Charlton play on with Ambrose, and he scores! Charlton have equalised. It's Darren Ambrose out of nothing.
Number 18, Darren Ambrose.
Yeah, you saw the two players down, and Ambrose collects this just outside the box and fires a left footer. Mikel Sylvestre. Now, whether he collided with Alan Smith, because they were both down when the play built up, but Sylvestre got the worst of it. He had no part to play at all in defending there. And Ambrose takes full advantage here. Steered that shot right in the corner. It's a breathtaking goal. Not necessarily because of the way Van Nistelrooy took it, which was quality, but because of the way Wayne Rooney made it. A sparkling piece of football on a November afternoon in southeast London by the 20-year-old. Just look where he starts from and look where he goes. 1, 2, 3, he's gone by there. Try it again, 4, and a little lob inside, or a chip if you like, and Van Nistelrooy swoops on it. Wayne Rooney in imperious form. What a lovely little chip ball up, and look at Van Nistelrooy. In fact, he was so excited about scoring that goal that he was given the yellow card for over-celebration. Well, you'll remember that piece of magic longer than nearly anything else that's happened here today. The score is 2-1 to Manchester United. The goal coming just 4 minutes after Charlton had equalised. Can they do it again? That's Smertin, and here's Bent. This is a really good game now. And Ambrose! Well, all of a sudden, the game comes to life at both ends. Challenge there by Smith. Free kick to Charlton. They're not out of it yet. This is Ambrose again, and El Kakuri. It was deflected. I think it was Sylvestre who got in the way of Ambrose's shot, because it was going towards the goal. There's no question about that. He could have certainly equalised again there. Yes, look at the falling defender, Sylvestre. And then Ferdinand does his bit. Hreiderson. Was his header. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's 3-1. And Ruud van Nistelrooy has got his second. But from a position of no great danger out there on the left, Ruud van Nistelrooy comes through 4 red shirts and fires it through the legs of one defender and underneath the goalkeeper to make it Charlton 1, Manchester United 3.
It was a fantastic finish, your finish from Wayne Rooney's run.
Yeah, you know, it's a good ball in by Wayne, and I was on the shoulder to control and hit, and yeah, it was a great feeling to see that one go in.
I'm caught between two stools here, because I'm so disappointed, but I can't take away some of the good things they've done. We just at the moment can't get it quite right, you know, especially here at the Valley.
Was that a win for Roy Keane?
Well, you know, it was an important win. I mean, yesterday we heard the news, and it was a difficult day, and I had to deal with that. It was a shock to me, and that's why yesterday I needed, you know, long time to sort of cope with it and focus on the game again for today. And unfortunately, that went well, but it was difficult.
Clearly, he's going to be greatly missed by Manchester United.
Oh yeah, you know, he's going to be missed as a player, as a person, and for me, he's the most influential character that I've come across in football. And for me personally, it was a sad day yesterday to hear the news.
Yeah, big shock, and a big shock to see Van Nistelrooy score from outside the box. But what did you make of the whole Keane thing?
I can't overstate the importance of team spirit, and if you've got a star player, doesn't matter how good he is, coming out and saying things about his team publicly, then you've got a problem. The other thing is the manager is all important in the dressing room. Whatever he says goes. And if your star player, if you're telling him to keep quiet, then the star player keeps quiet. And I think he just said too much at the wrong time.
His position was untenable, do you think?
Yeah, but if this had happened 6 years ago, I think they would have found some sort of compromise.
Because he was so good there.
Because
Great
he was so
player, strong personality, sometimes over the edge, almost impossible for them to replace, as we've known for the last 18 months. They've been looking for someone, still haven't found him.
United's best player under Ferguson, do you think, possibly?
Oh, well, I think he's been the best player in the Premiership. And the level of performance over a period of 3 or 4 years was just unbelievable in his prime. And I played with some of the great midfield players and watched them, but nobody was as good as him.
Could Wayne Rooney be better in time? He was tasty again today, wasn't he?
I think it's ironic because I think I've been watching a lot of Manchester United. I think that's the best they've played for a while, even better than they played against Chelsea. The movement of the ball was great. Wayne had a mixed afternoon. We've seen this before somewhere. Wayne, this is the way it should be done. Against Bradford, Beckham to Scholes in the back of the net. And then he picks up in his favourite position here, finds space beautifully. Great first touch. And then what about that? Lineker, that's one of yours, by the way.
It's that
bad.
That far out.
But then, this ain't bad. Outside the right foot. Yeah, not bad, Wayne. We'll settle for that. And then the next bit isn't bad either. The party tricks are coming out, a little flick there, brilliant. And then, of course, the first half. What about this for a pass? Inch perfect, over the top into Van Nistelroy. Good defending. And then he picks it up here and he tries to beat the whole Charlton team. 1, 2. Absolutely brilliant. And very similar to Henry. Whenever he gets the ball at his feet, you're expecting something. You're expecting something to happen.
Such a difference when he's involved centrally as well. He gets more of the ball, he's going to create more things for you, isn't he?
Yeah, a tough day for Charlton. Before we move on, a reminder to catch